Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about how stuff works, coconut oil. Now you've caught me first thing in the morning. I'm looking all fancy and gorgeous. I've got my hair put up because last night I treated my hair with coconut oil. Now I know many of you are aware that coconut oil is a very healthy thing to have in your kitchen pantry. Whether you use organic, refined, or unrefined, coconut oil is a great product because in your food it's one of the kinds of fats that is least likely to be stored in the body and more likely to be used as fuel. It's also so healthy for other parts of your body, including skin and hair. The beauty of this product is that you can keep it on your pantry shelf just in a cool, dry place. You don't have to refrigerate it. That means that I can have a container of it in my bathroom when I want to treat my hair at night. Now, obviously, you're not going to want to put oil on your hair every day. I actually learned about this little trick, coconut oil for the hair, from Lepsy, one of my favorite YouTube gals. She does a lot of beauty things, and I think I have a link to her channel at the bottom. But Lepsy talked about putting coconut oil on the ends of the hair to keep them nice and moist just throughout the week. Well, I have really fine, thin hair, as many of you know and have heard me kind of complain about. So putting oil on my hair even a little makes it look very greasy. So what I do is I wait until I know I'm going to wash my hair the next day. I tend to wash my hair in the morning. And when I know I'm going to be washing my hair, I don't wash it every day. I wash my hair every 2 or 3 days because I have such fine hair that it can easily break, and I don't like to strip it of the oils. In fact, more and more people are realizing this is actually a healthier way to take care of your hair. It's just wash it every few days. So after it's lost its nice, new, clean fluff on day 1, then on day 2, I'll either put it up in a little twist or maybe just have it in a ponytail for that day. And then when it comes to day 3, usually I'm ready to wash my hair because I want to wear it down again. Now this is what my hair looks like when I've treated it with coconut oil. It just looks like it's a little bit oily, and it is. So the beauty of coconut oil is that you don't need a lot. From this jar, I just took a large spoon and I scooped a couple heaping tablespoons into a container like this. Now you can see that this container has gotten kind of smushed down because when I use it, this oil is so heat activated that literally just wiping my fingers on the bottom like that puts oil on them. It only takes a second for this stuff to turn into oil from its solid texture. So it's really great. And then I just store this underneath my sink. And the night before I'm going to take a shower, I will apply it. Now, the way you apply it's really easy. Essentially, I'm going to apply this stuff from about 4 or 5 inches from the crown on down. I don't need it at the top because that hair is healthy. It's got its own oils coming from the scalp. So it's this part down here, anything from here on down, and especially the ends that I want to get. So because this is heat activated, you don't scoop out like lotion. You just rub your fingers into the container a little bit. Maybe some will come off on my hands. It's going to be more than enough for one side of my head. And then as I just rub my hands together, the white stuff starts to turn just to oil. It just looks like I essentially sprayed canola oil on my hand. And then I just start going through. Now it's the top, the outside of the hair that sees the sun, that gets the wind, that gets brushed, that most actively, that I want to get. And because I'm not doing this to look pretty, I'm just kind of turning into these big fat oily sections. Now, any of you who know me know that I don't get scared or creeped out by many things. I don't mind snakes, I don't mind bugs, but hair freaks me out. Actually, wet hair freaks me out. So I'm one of these people that has to take the hairs that start collecting on my hand and put them in a Kleenex because it's just so gross to me. Ask my husband. I'm in charge of the bathroom cleaning, but he has to come in and clean the drains in the tub because I'm just so creeped out by touching hair. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the other side, and I want to get the front bang parts too. This area gets a lot of distress. I'm running my fingers through it. Usually this is a part that I'll use with the hair dryer. So even though this is high on the scalp, I do the bangs. I feel pretty. Okay, so then I keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't forget the back. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. Just rub into the container. There it is, white. Get out of here so you can see. Hello. Okay, anyway, it's white. Now you can see it's white, and I'm just going to rub it and it'll turn clear. So now I'm going to go into the back, and I want the bottom part. I don't want to go too high with it. There's some more hairs. Ew, 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 ew. Literally, when my husband does the tub drain, I literally have to leave the room and go in another room. Usually I have to sing to myself because that's how creeped out I am. Okay, now you know. Okay, so now I'm going to take one last portion and I'm just going to do the ends again. I'm going to gather it all up because that's how much hair I have, tiny little baby hair, and I'm just going to do these end parts. Ew, and all the hair is coming off. It's so gross. Ugh. Trying to do the ends, but so much hair, ugh, so it's creeping me out. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so then I'm going to take my comb and I'm just going to comb through this just to make sure it's all evenly distributed. It just looks like wet hair now. And then because I don't really prefer to look like this in front of my husband, you know, we've seen each other through thick and thin. We've been married for, you know, over 10 years. So you got to try to keep up the good looks with your spouse. Don't just give up for nothing. So when I do this to my hair the night before, I don't walk around looking all greasy. I'll just put it back. I'll just put it up in a ponytail like you saw me, so that it just looks like I have a wet ponytail, right? And I don't tell him what I did. He doesn't care. I just do it this way so it doesn't look so weird. And then when I go to bed, I just take the ponytail holder out and I just sleep with it. Now, I am using a coconut oil that's organic virgin. The unrefined will have the least coconut smell of all. So if it bothers you, try the unrefined kind. I just use a regular because I don't mind the smell of coconut and it's actually not very strong at all. If you use too much, you may just want to blot it off with a towel or paper towel before bed. You don't want it really so much that it leaves residue on your pillowcase. But if you need that or feel like you want that, just lay a towel over your pillowcase if you have to, or just change your pillowcase the next day. This has been How Stuff Works, coconut oil for the hair. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe to my channel, share with a friend, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.